So I just had an appointment with my dermatologist. I wanted to go live, but I got so much to do and it's raining outside. I don't even know if I have enough service. So I'm gonna record this for my own memory because it's becoming confusing and baffling me. Like, my husband used to go to appointments with me all the time, and I wish he was able to come with me. I really wish I had a witness because just too much of my health is just, it's always something. It's always something. So now I'm being told that I don't have vitiligo. I went to a dermatology appointment for the dermatologist to tell me I don't have vitiligo. Now, you've been seeing me for months now. I was referred to this specialty doctor from another dermatologist because he was uncertain. I had 2 biopsies. This first biopsy, they were unsure. They said it was something else. I had to pop the name of it on the screen if I could remember and find it. And then I had another biopsy when they said, you know what, it is vitiligo. How do you take a piece of my skin, you look under the microscope and you say it's one thing, then you take a piece of my skin again and you look under the microscope and you say it's something else, for you to now come in and say it's not that, it's just the scleroderma. They saying that this is happening because of the scleroderma, which there are people I know who have skin discoloration with scleroderma. But all this time, I'm running around talking about World Vitiligo Day. I have vitiligo, and you guys are not sure that I have it or not. And now you're saying I definitely don't. Like, he called in another doctor like he did the last time, and I appreciate that. If you're uncertain, please go find help. And if your doctors are winging it, trying to say that they know and they don't know, those aren't good doctors. So I'm not mad about the doctor not knowing. I'm actually appreciative that he is going to get extra help, but it's frustrating because nobody knows. This is what I'm talking about when I say we're all dummies in the world. We're all test dummies. Nobody is 100% sure of what is going on. We're all researching. We're all testing it out to see if this is something, and then we're putting a name to it. We're testing it out, making it something, and then putting a name to it. It's never 100%. I am a prime example of that. I've been walking around here like I have vitiligo, and then they explain to me that vitiligo is a condition of its own. It's an autoimmune condition of its own, and I don't have that. From them looking at me, they ain't do no more tests, no new tests, but they say from what they see from the last few months I've been coming, that it's from my scleroderma. I don't have another autoimmune condition. It's from the scleroderma. It's an underlying condition. The light spots is an underlying condition. It's not another autoimmune condition. So he's like, I want to transfer you to this other doctor, the doctor that he pulled in. It's the second time he pulled this doctor in because this doctor specializes in conditions like scleroderma and vitiligo, skin discoloration, things like that. So he's like, you know what? He's a better expert at it than I am. I appreciate that. Don't sit here and try to fake it like you know exactly what's going on. But this doctor's like, you know, we could just wait a few months. You're gonna see your rheumatologist. I'm like, yeah, I see my rheumatologist every 3 to 4 months. So like, yeah, you can go see her and stuff, and then, you know, we'll catch back up. But I'm like, nah, I don't know. Let's figure this out now. Like, if we need to do another biopsy, let's do that or something. I don't want to wait. This is my body. This is my skin. Let's figure out what's going on. I told you that the last time. I'm talking to the other doctor now that I already had. Like, I'm a case study. He's like, yeah, you know, so like, let's figure this out. So with the new doctor, he's saying, oh, you know, I'm going to be out for a few weeks. So I tell him, like, well, just say that. Let me know. Hey, I'm going to be on vacation for a little while, so I'm not available. So he's like, yeah, okay, like, let's do the next appointment. So it was like four doctors. Like, it was 3 doctors, and then it was 1 student doctor. He was in training. So it was 4 people in the room and just me. And they telling me I've been misdiagnosed. And I'm like, I've been misdiagnosed? And they like, well, you know, these things happen. These kind of things happen sometimes, you know, and it is common in autoimmune condition and vitiligo and stuff. But I'm like, y'all, you know, you don't understand. This is my identity. I've been walking around where my face was white. There was a point where my face was white. And now my melanin starts to come back. But then it goes away again. And then it comes back, you know, like it goes away and then it comes back. Do you know how that affects a person's identity, a person's self-esteem? And then it's just The fact that it's an illness, it's a condition, whether it's an underlying condition or a chronic illness, is something I have to deal with. And it's a lot. It's a lot, yo. And I'm just like, man, this is my life. This is my life. So we got to figure it out. We have to figure this out. I don't want to wait weeks and weeks. Go ahead, take your vacation. But once you come back, think about me. Remember me. Let's start researching again. Let's figure this out. Because we're not going to just say, is that because of what you think from looking at it? Nah. Let's do some more testing. Let's try to figure it out together. And if we figure it out, it's going to help the other people who may be going through this too. So that's why I had to stop, pull over, and document this, because I'm in my head and I'm like, damn, what else did they misdiagnose? You know, like, I go and I sit in this office multiple times. I get transferred to another office and I sit in this office for multiple times to be told I was misdiagnosed. Do I really have multiple sclerosis? Do I really have scleroderma? Do I really have asthma? You know, like, what is it? What is it? Let's figure it out. Or do we just put a name to it? You know, we just say, well, it's the Danae disease now, because we don't really know what it is. Because everybody's body is different and going through different things. This is the shit that people go through, and I just had to document and share with people so people would know, because everybody goes through something different. Everybody's body reacts to things differently, and we are all trying to figure it out, including the doctors. Nobody's 100%. Nobody knows for sure what the hell our human bodies are going through, what the damn animals that aren't humans are going through. Like, life is just crazy. Life is crazy, but we have to maintain and live in it, right? Whew. But I'm gonna get off now. I'm gonna woosah, take a couple of deep breaths, go get my order from all these stores, and get back to my house and my family, and just pray on life. Pray on life and just be grateful that I am still here. I don't know exactly what's going on with my body, but I'm gonna just thank the Lord that I'm given another day of life. This is my life, and it is September 5th, 2022. I'm May. This is my health story. Damn, look at this shit. I'm still stuck in my head, and I just got my order from the store, but I'm thinking about how the doctor thought that he had prescribed me the medication that was helping with the vitiligo or whatever it is, but it was actually my rheumatologist. And then also with this spot right here, they like it. I'm like, is it alopecia? And they like, yeah, like there's no diagnosis needed. Alopecia is basically hair loss. You have hair loss, and that's something else that comes with scleroderma. So that's not nothing that's uncommon for your illness. And then the other thing was, they never even had my results from my biopsy results from my dermatologist that referred me to the office that I go to now. So these are the things that you have to make sure that is happening. And I fell off, because that's one thing that I always want to make sure you have my records from before, so you can look at what they saw and then you compare it to what you see, and we go from there. But now I'm gonna be working on getting these results while he's on his vacation, and we can start over to see why the old office was saying it was vitiligo, and then they referred me to this doctor, and this doctor referred me to this third dermatologist, so we can see exactly what the illness is, because obviously there's some confusion going on, some misdiagnosis, and we need to compare research, compare testing results. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to compare testing results, because at the end they were like, you know, I don't think you need the new doctor that I'm going to have. He said, I don't think we're going to even need to do any new testing. I just need to see what they had from the old results. But how can you say that? My body's changing over the time that I'm living, and different illnesses and different things are coming up and different things are going inside my body. But again, I'm just in my head, and I just had to document that part too, that, you know, the medication was off. He thought he had to prescribe the medication, he didn't. And then they thought that whatever, like, I just had to document that, you know, this is it.